comes to defining a digital marketing strategy for your brand, what should your strategy be? Should you right away jump into Facebook and Twitter and hope things will work out? Should you start with Google AdWords? What kind of content should you produce? Or will you just replicate the ideas of your competitors? Welcome to episode 8 of RankHigher Speaks, and I'm Ronak Guha, CEO and founder of RankHigher.in. And in today's episode, we are going to discuss how you should define the content strategy and the marketing strategy for your brand. You're going to understand that if in today's era, you cannot ignore digital marketing. And it's not always fun and games anymore. There's no fun and games in the social world. And it's serious business. However, it's easy to get distracted, seeing all these trending things on social media. And obviously, you also want to create trendy viral content. But before you jump into it, today, let me help you with a few points that you should absolutely understand and adhere to when you're defining your digital marketing strategy. Point number 1, identify the objective. Do you want to promote your product or service? Do you want to have awareness? Do you want more walk-ins for your retail outlet? Do you want more leads? Or do you want more sales on your e-commerce platform? Define your objective properly at the beginning before you start your digital marketing activity. Point number 2, understand your customers and define them properly. Who are your customers and what problem are you solving for them? What are the alternatives that they have at the moment? And what are the apprehensions they have while buying your product? Is it the price? Is it your brand or the trust? Or is it your after-sale service? Define that and identify that correctly. Point number 3, group your customers based on the research that you've done in point number 2. See, it's not enough to segregate your audience based on their demographic and psychographic details. So you have done your research, you've identified the customers, now group them. For example, group 1 would be people who do not trust your brand, and group 2 would be people who are concerned about after-sale service. Point number 4, define a communication specific to the group you have identified in point number 3. So for example, what will your communication be for a group of audience who do not trust your brand? Or what would your communication be for people who find your product too expensive? So you have to have tailored communication specific to each group addressing their concerns. Point number 5, identify channels for communication. For example, you might want to use a different channel of communication for people who have trust issues with your brand. And you may want to use a different channel of communication for people who may be concerned about your after-sale service. So identify the right channel of communication for your target audience. Point number 6, identify the types of content that you can use for the communication and the channel that you've identified. For example, if you want to address, communicate around your brand trust, then you might want to think of videos or blogs, or maybe shoot a video with an influencer, do some case studies, figure the content out based on the communication that you want to use. So I hope these 6 points do make sense and it helps you define a strong digital marketing strategy. Here is a template where we outline the 6 steps which you can use to define your digital marketing strategy. See, the best payoffs for digital marketing comes when you can use these 6 steps diligently. See, always first start with the problem statement and then define the problem at a very broad level. And then you drill down like a branch of a tree. You define various branches and you drill down and break the big problem into smaller chunks. And then you attack those smaller problems. And when you do that, you'll come up with better content. You will know what communication to use and which channels to use for your digital marketing. So I hope you enjoyed the video this is episode 8 of RankHigher Speaks. This is Ronak from RankHigher signing off, and I'll see you soon with episode 9. Till then, ciao. Guys, if you're liking our show and the episodes that we're doing on digital marketing, why don't you subscribe? See, the button is right there. Click on subscribe on it, and I promise that we'll keep producing excellent digital marketing content for you.